It's been the home of the Panthers since 1996. Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. We welcome you to EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Chicago Bears and the Carolina Panthers. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, set to get this one started. We are underway in Uptown Charlotte.
Okay,
Little three tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Tag! 70 Timberwolves. Let's go.
To throw right away, here's Milrow. On the run to the right. Now he'll run. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down.
Mike, anytime you're preparing to play a quarterback like this, the defense has to be prepared to keep him in the pocket. Once he gets out, we can see clearly why he is such a threat with his legs.
Let's go. Bronco 80. Cowboy 80.
Check. Brando.
Off the play fake, here's Milrow. He'll get rid of it and complete it. How about this sequence to start the drive? Back-to-back good games, 19 for this one.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Hey. Cougar 19.
First carry now for Jaden Blue. Still managed only a couple. Jair Alexander up from the secondary to make the stop.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the Bears' 31-yard line.
Ready.
From the 31, here is 2nd down and 7.
Get it. 60 Eagles. Hey, smash. 19 tight. Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Milrow. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
3rd and 4.
Let's go now. 70 Lions. Ready.
From the gun, it's Milrow. Exiting the pocket right. That is brought in at the 10. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
7 yards.
Give him 27. And it's 1st and goal.
Okay, ready.
1st down and goal to go.
Here we go. Stack. Cowboy 80.
Yo.
Hut.
Blue is into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's 1st possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. They keep beating him. 15 more on the ground. And another first down. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Off play action. Here's Williams. Moving to his right. Escaping the danger. Throwing and completing. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. A big-time play for the Bears. 35 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. Now Williams. He's got it at the 3. And a big collision there. Down near the goal line. Keeps him out of the end zone.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
They'll try to run this one in. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
Burton, the man on the move. 3rd and short yardage. Here's Williams. Pushed out to his left. And that is incomplete. Buffalo Burton, the intended target. And it's going to lead to a 4th down.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
On now, it's Will Lutz to try the field goal. This, about as short as you can get. Lutz's kick is good. And the Bears are on the board. It's 7-3.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through and they get free.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 3. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
you're not, you're not. I see through your act and I still.
Here we go, here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Come on, come on, come on.
On 1st and 10, it's Milrow. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Panther 60, Panther 60. 65 catch, 65. Ready.
Out of the gun, it's Milrow. Quick throw here is complete. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38.
Ready. 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. Let's go.
Out of the gun, a give to Blue. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
We are through one. 7-3 is our score. And we'll return to Charlotte in a moment. Panthers football to begin this 2nd quarter. They've got it with 2nd down and 13 in front of them.
Come on, come on. Hey, hey, go,
Hey, we gotta switch it up, we gotta switch it up, we gotta switch it up.
Ready, ready.
Milrow. Forced to his right. He's going to tuck it and go.
So often the best pass defense is a good pass rush, and that's exactly what we saw here. The pass rush disrupted this play from the very start. The quarterback has all of his attention on the rushers rather than his receivers downfield. All he can manage to do is get back to the original line of scrimmage.
It is 3rd and long.
Tag. 70 Lions. My man.
Now it's Milrow. That is going to be caught by the rookie wideout. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down. That's a 2nd charge timeout to Chicago as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's looming. Now this is going to be a design run. We'll let him keep it. And he's going to have a Panthers 1st down. They get 4 on that 4th and inches.
This play should always end up converting a 4th down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done.
And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Not even a little bit. Oh Lord, know yourself, know your worth. My actions been louder than my words. How you sold, but still sold on the earth. More and more niggas do it on the turf. Oh Lord, I'm the rookie in the bench. Shout out to the I ain't holding down the set. up in my phone looking at pictures from the other night. She gon' be upset if she keeps scrolling to the left, dog. She gon'
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 5.
Cowboy 80.
Here's Milroe to throw. Catch made right side by Wilson. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. A pickup of 12 yards. It's good for a Panther first down.
At the 30-yard line.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
Straight ahead, it's Blue. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Ready, ready. Go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
To the air, it's Milroe. Forced out wide. Off he goes.
Yeah, that's a nice job. He's out of the pocket. He knows he doesn't need all that much for a first down. He's able to tuck it, get out of bounds, and keep this drive alive.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Check smash, check smash. Rig alert, rig alert. Go.
Throwing is Milroe. Now screen set up for Blue. And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up a 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the Bears' 15-yard line.
Ready. Viking 18. Warriors 70. Buffalo 18. Ready, ready.
Now Milroe. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Johnny Wilson. Touchdown, Carolina. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Bates now for the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Panthers extend their advantage to 14-3.
Bears 3.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. On 1st and 10, it's Williams. To the left side, he's got Clement. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
Second and a yard. Now give on the ground. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackles behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning 1st and 2nd down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in 3rd and pass, and That's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
They'll empty out the backfield, line up for 3rd and 3. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Out to his right. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down.
Anytime the quarterback has the ability to extend the play with his legs, it just puts so much pressure on the defense. Here you are thinking you have all the routes banned up, there's nowhere to go with the ball, and next thing you know, he breaks the pocket, and he's able to pick up the first down.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On 2nd down, it's Williams. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down. The Panthers will take their first timeout, and they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. They'll indeed go. It's Williams. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
It's always a gamble anytime you go for 4th down on your side of the field, but they clearly thought they had a play that they liked, but the defense came up huge, and now their offense is going to have a chance to capitalize and take advantage of this short field.
Get it. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Throwing now, Milrow on 1st down. The open man is Wilson. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. This one's good for a 1st down.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for the Panthers. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
19 Charger, 19 Charger.
Now Milrow on 1st down. Flush to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
On the jump.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 19 Charger, 19 Charger.
From the shotgun, it's Milrow. That's complete to Blue. And he'll get about 8 yards as he's ushered out of bounds. It'll set up 3rd down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Got it, ready?
3rd and 2. Here we go.
Warriors 70. Here we go. Set. 19 tight. 1979 Broncos. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Deputy. Cowboy 80. Viking 18. Dragon 60.
Milrow gonna throw it again. That one taken in. Touchdown, Panthers. It's his third touchdown on the year. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. The return starts from the 5. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. Throwing on first down, it's Williams. Going up top. He's got it! And he's going to take this one all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, Chicago.
That is just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the first half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
Three seconds, all that remain in this first half, as that one's away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
Come on, come on. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Mustang 19.
From the gun, it's Milrow. Forced out left. He keeps it himself. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And this will be recovered by the offense. So they avoid the catastrophe of a finish. Time runs out, and that's the end of the first half. Interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. He'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. Play is stopped for a moment. It is an injured Carolina Panther on the field. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. The third quarter begins with a run. Room up the sideline at the 45. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A big one there to start the second half. 38 yards.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
Right back to him on first down. Down the sideline, inside the 25. Touchdown, Chicago. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
Burton, the man on the move. To throw, it's Williams. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback.
And they're on the 35-yard line.
Ready?
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Ready?
The drive starts with a carry by Blue. Up the sideline, past midfield. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Get it? 70 Timberwolves. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready?
Play action, it's Milroe. Moving outside the pocket, and he's out of bounds down inside the 35. His 8th reception of the game, and good for a first down.
They do a really nice job of taking everything away initially, but you have to keep the quarterback in the pocket, especially if you're playing man coverage. You simply can't ask your coverage unit to match up and cover that long.
Cougar 19.
On 1st and 10, it's Milroe. Flush to his right. Now he throws back over the middle. It is complete. And he's into the end zone. And they are making it look easy. Touchdown, Carolina.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. If you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate. And great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This fielded at about the 9. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. He's got a man here. That's Eligio. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down. So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. As they try to run it here. And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line.
Well, the defense gets a rare win. We've seen this ball carrier have his way on the ground pretty much all day today, Mike, and give credit to the defense. They were able to get back in the backfield with some penetration and bring them down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll gain about 6 there. It's up past the 35-yard This is 3rd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Coming open is Pierce. It's on target. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far. That one gives him a first down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. A pickup there of 28 yards. Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. Now Williams. And this one is caught by Pierce. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. This is a part of the field where you have to account for the quarterback as a runner. Nothing's open downfield. Great job by your secondary, but then he makes a break for the goal line, and they're able to stop him just short, but not until after he sets his guys up 1st and goal.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. They'll run the sneak, and he will drive his way into the end zone. Caleb Williams. Touchdown Bears. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the tush-push like we see up in Philly, but just as effective here, Mike.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
And they're on the 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll start this on the ground with Blue. He'll push forward for about a yard. Jalen Johnson up from his corner spot to make the stop.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 9.
Panther 11. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. 23 yards on that pass play. It's a Carolina first down.
Well, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
On the handoff, Blue. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10.
Here we go. Set. Hey, 65 cat. 65 cat.
Out of the gun. It's Milrow. Quick throw here is complete. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. That's the second time they found him on this drive, and this one's good for 24 yards.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
A gain of 11, and it's first and goal.
That's good.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. First down and goal.
70 Timberwolf.
Quick throw there. That's going to wind up incomplete. Well, the receiver really didn't have much time to get himself open. So the incompletion brings up second down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Cowboy 80. Oh, yeah, you got him, you got him.
To the air, it's Milrow. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Panthers. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. Bates, good, with the extra point. Panthers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. Williams going to look to throw it on first down. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Second and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
They may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on second down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on third down where it's a little bit more manageable.
Here's third down and a few inches. Try to pick this one up on the ground. And that's going to be enough to move the chains. First down, up past the 35.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
They'll stick with him again. He's taken down just shy of midfield. Back-to-back, some nice runs. This one good for 11 and another first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
A couple of first downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up first and 10. They'll try to hit him with a screen. He's across midfield, and he'll be forced out of bounds. That screen goes for 12, and that's a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to...
And he will score! Game on! Alec Pierce, touchdown Chicago. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Looking to double up here. Score the touchdown. They want more. They're lining up for an onside kick.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Riggs, Gravity Lions.
They'll run with Blue. And he will not be able to turn up field. They'll drop him behind the line.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Ready,
After
break.
the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Here we go. Panther 11. Ready.
Now it's Milrow. Got a man downfield. It's Wilson. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game in that one. A first down.
We've now seen this quarterback show that he can beat you from both inside and now outside of the pocket. The ability to use his legs to flush out and buy time for his receivers. They uncover downfield, leads to a big pickup.
70 raises. 70. Ready.
They'll throw on first down with Milrow. That is caught. What a the season output, he now has 4. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. Here's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
They'll come up now for 2nd down. Here's Williams. Here's a deep shot for Pierce. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
What about this crowd getting even louder before 3rd and 10? Williams, quick slant, caught by Burton. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Throw it again. It's Williams. That one complete to Pierce. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. It is 2nd and 9. They'll drop to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another 1st down. We'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. He's got his running back downfield, and it's complete. They get 21 on that one. 1st down, Chicago. Williams to the air once more. This one taken in by Odunze. And he's into the end zone. Roll, Odunze. Touchdown, Bears.
Touchdown, Bears.
Once for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bears have cut the deficit to 5. Even with their full complement of timeouts, close to try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
All right, so you take your shot, you don't get it. But now your defense has to save the day. You've got all 3 timeouts. You've got to get a stop here, force them to punt the ball back, and give your offense a chance to win the game.
Two. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Go.
This is blue. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
Rolling right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Really nice coverage there defensively. And here you find yourself in a 1-score game. Like, he understands the value of protecting the ball. Really smart decision. Throw it away. Snap it again.
3rd and long.
18, ready.
That's a second charge timeout to Chicago. We'll stop it here with 1:07 on the clock.
Let's go now. Panther 11, Panther 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Now Milrow facing 3rd and long. Open man, right side. He's got it. It was 3rd and 16, and they got 17. And a new set of downs.
And after that first down throw, Mike, it's really a deflating moment of the defense. They understood the urgency of getting off the field and getting the ball back to their offense. Here we are under 2 minutes in a 1-possession game.
They'll come up here. First
Come on.
and 10.
70 Timberwolves. Ready.
A give. Here comes Blue. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. The Bears go ahead, take their 3rd and final timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Ready. Retro 80.
Again, it's Blue. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
So it's over. It's a win for the Panthers. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That was the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Grego.